Now, after I did my distribution, Jamal, I got it. So I'm going to try to make it work. All right. So when I do my distribution into the parentheses, when I distribute that 11 to the 13, and I distribute the 11 to the 7, it turns into 11 times 13 plus 11 times 7. Now look at the other side of my expression. It's the same thing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, they just switched, but knowing with the community property addition, I'm able to switch those. Okay? That ends up giving us the same answer. So we're about to have a little practice with that. We're going to turn to page 555. So we're on page 555. Now remember, I'm going to take that number that's outside the parentheses, I'm going to distribute it to each term inside the parentheses. So for A, as I'm writing this on the board, make sure you're writing it in your workbook, arrows included. I take the 2. We should not be talking. I distribute it to the X. I take my 2, I distribute it to the 4. Okay. When I write that out, I have 2 multiplied by X plus, I have to make sure I bring that operation down with it, 2 times 4. All right? So I'm just showing you this step to show how we get to that final answer. Okay? Devontae, are you having trouble getting into digits? Get into I ready. Yep.
Okay, so when you just do that, it's not 2 times 4, and you just put it 4 right there. All you do for the second one, all you do is just put 2 and then parentheses 4.
So you're asking, once I distribute that 2 into each term, I write it out like this? Yeah.
Do you do that every time?
Yep. So that's just one of the steps. That's not the end of it, but that's just one of the steps. I want you to be able to see that I'm taking the 2 and I'm multiplying it to each term inside the parentheses. Okay? I know sometimes we may only apply it to the first term, but we need to apply it to both terms. Okay? Now, when I do 2 times x, that leaves me with 2x, because I still don't know the value of x. And with the distributive property, at least for this lesson, we're not going to work on evaluating. And I have 2 times 4, that gives me 8. I'm going to have you sit right here, sorry. Just to try to help keep you on task. Right here for me. Right here for me.
Then you say 2 plus 2x plus 8.
Yep, so then I have 2x plus 8. Now remembering the lesson from last week with combining like terms. Okay? We also can incorporate that in this lesson, right? I have 2x plus 8. Can I combine any terms? Do I have any terms that are alike?
Yeah. You gotta add it. You gotta, and then they be
Can I add 2x to 8?
No.
Why not, Antonio?
Because
Okay, not only do I not know the value of x, this term has a number and a variable. This term only has a number. I can't combine those 2. Okay.
no, so I know what way you can do it.
Okay, we're not that
I
way.
mean, it's just
You take the green
I
pass.
didn't follow up.
We'll go after her.
Oh my God.
We have 2 classes in here. Normally it's not that many people leaving out. Okay? So I'm trying to do both passes, even though I'm not supposed to. I'm trying to make sure you guys use the restroom. Okay? All right. And those of you who are signing in and out, make sure you're doing it silently. Tyreek, are you able to see?
Nah, not really.
Slide over a little bit.